Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. We're going to be here on episode 16, and I did say something about getting a pressure washer. If episode 15 got over 20 likes, I'd get a pressure washer, see if y'all want me to wash this dirty old equipment, and looks like it is not up there. Honestly, I didn't think it would break it. I just don't want to wash this stuff. But hey, I'm not sure where we're at on this. It has actually been a while since I have played this. I am going to slow down this editing style quite a bit. And what in the world am I doing with this? I think previously I left it over there on the outside. And I guess I'm kind of putting it on the inside here. Hold on. I think I can make it fit inside here real quick. That should do the job. So I'm pretty excited for this episode. I think we're actually going to end up getting... Oh, wait, we got a hoeing job that just finished. Okay. I did not realize we had a contract job out there. Let me tab through. Yeah, I guess they're done. I can stop it. I wonder what other jobs we have out there. But yeah, it has been a while since I've played on this file. Got a little busy with some other stuff. I was working on a few other series here and there. And then that 10 million and 10-year thing kind of picked up. Quite a bit of views, quite a bit of activity over there, so I spent a little extra time on that one. For a little bit, at least. Now I'm back on this. But I am going to slow this one down quite a bit and just kind of relax, play the game, pop some time lapses in there, kind of show everything that happens. These will be longer episodes, a lot longer than what y'all are used to seeing, unless you just watch the supercuts. And then this is right up your alley if that's what you're here for. Okay, we're done with that forage wagon, I believe. Now, as far as our field work goes, what are we doing to the fields here? I guess we could do all of it. I guess lime, fertilize, all that good stuff. And what's inside this thing? Oh, there's nothing in it. Okay. In my notes here, it does say finish out our field work and sleep through winter. So I guess we're almost done here with winter. Now I'll just put this John Deere away because it's going to struggle a little more. And I do remember if we don't have that Isaiah Pro thing, it causes some issues with using too much lime and fertilizer. I think it caused issues there. So we'll just park this bad boy up out of the way, jump into our Massey, and get it going. Yeah, man, I think we're going to have some baby horses this month. I really think it's going to happen. Now, with plenty of field work left to do out here on our field, I should probably get some sort of contracts going. Probably. I believe our first baby horse should come in at like 33 months. Oh, I don't know if we'll make it there. Kind of thinking we might not make it there. It's looking very plausible. Let's put it that way. Is that even the right term? I don't know. Let's go over to 31, get a plowing job set up. And then I guess cultivating job as well over on 19. Keep it pretty simple. Just jump on over there. Oh, gosh. What in the world is this one? Cultivating job? Really? This corn's ready to harvest. It's kind of sad, actually. I wonder if I can just come over here and harvest fields. I mean, I got these mods where I can pretty much do anything anywhere. And I wonder if I could just straight up harvest somebody's crop. I believe previously I've actually stolen grass at least. Oh, okay, never mind. It's on 19. I was just straight up on the wrong field. All good. I'll make that drive over there. So I don't know what's on 19. I'm hoping no crops. I was really shocked. I kind of thought they were going to make me just straight up tear down this corn. Now, there are a few harvesting jobs out there, but they didn't look like they paid very good, and we're just going to shoot straight through this field. It's all good. Keeping it pretty easy here, pretty simple. Man, these tractors that are on tracks, they all right. They're all right. My hatred for these types of tractors, not necessarily these tractors, but these types of vehicles that are on a single track like this, my hatred for that comes from when I was in the Army. I just never really liked driving them. They always just seemed so much slower, obviously, especially with them being military vehicles. They were definitely slow. But I don't know, I just didn't like track type stuff. So we have 2 hoeing jobs out there that are done. And I'm not seeing any other hoeing jobs in here, so we will go ahead and complete those, get paid for that. What is this, $5,100? This one right here is going to be $8,000. Okay, looking pretty nice. Now, a couple harvesting jobs in here, like I was saying. I don't think there's anything in here for those actual what is it? Sunflowers or corn? Yeah, I don't see anything for corn. There's sunflowers there. Now we do have a plowing job out there. 31. Let's go ahead and get that running as well. Jump on over here. Ooh, man. It actually looks like it's already plowed. Okay, whatever. It does say needs plowing on it, though. I guess it probably came up on that state of needs plowed. Well, actually, you know what? It said harvested potatoes. I believe each time you harvest potatoes, it goes into the needs plowing state. Again, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. I did a lot of potato harvesting back on FS22. Trying to make sure I do the right thing here. So traffic is turned off. Trying to talk and do work at the same time on this. It's just like, I'm going to mess up. I guess this is our plow over here, so we'll reset it. It's going to come back over here. That is the store deliveries mod. I had somebody ask me about that. I guess they didn't know you could do all this with the store deliveries mod. And honestly, I've learned so much about this game just watching people's gameplay. Not really looking stuff up, but just watching the gameplay in general. Because to look something up, normally you can look up those tips and tricks videos. Yeah, sure, there's that. But they're not all going to be in there. Not all the tips and tricks are going to be there. And honestly, to look something up, like how to do this, how to do that, you need to already have it as an idea. But whenever you're watching somebody play the game, you're going to get their ideas. Okay, so we got plowing going, cultivating going. I got the real speed mods activated on all those. Let's go ahead and jump into our fertilizer spreader thing. Load up with some lime. We should have lime somewhere. I think I had some lime big bags come out of that production right behind us. I keep thinking I need to change my outfit. I'm just rolling around with all this John Deere gear on and driving this Massey Ferguson. It just seems a little weird. Okay, I guess lime's not over here. That looks like seeds to me. Maybe we're out of lime. Maybe I gotta buy some. Looks like quite a bit of honey pallets over there. And what is this? This is probably fertilizer, I think. Yep. Time to buy some lime, I guess. No big deal there, though. I do not mind buying some lime. Let's see here. I think it's in here. Yep, it is. We'll go big bags. 8 of them? Ooh. You know, I feel like we'll go through 8 of them. Well, I don't know about going through 8 of them. I feel like we'll have leftovers, but we'll also end up loading it all in there. It's all good. Let's go ahead and go with it. $53,000 to our name. I think we'll be fine unless I'm trying to save that money for something else. Now, not all that's going to fit in there because that's 16,000 liters. I believe this only holds 12,000 or 14,000. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's going to take a while to fill this up, though, unfortunately. But I'm going to go ahead and pop it into a time lapse here. We're going to get these fields all limed up and fertilized and ready to go through the months.
Nobody needs to know. Surrender to the grief. Nobody needs to know. Let go. We stir it up, create rings. We make something out of nothing. If you believe, hold on tight, screaming to.
I think I might have already done the lime here. There's a very good chance of that, because it's showing that white texture on the ground there, and that's probably why it was sitting there attached to the John Deere. Okay. Let me give it another go, possibly. Try to get it up there to the perfect range. I mean, I'm reading some goods, I'm reading some perfects. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. Let's just dump it out and go to fertilizer. Yeah, back to the music for y'all.
Medicine don't stand a chance as we dance. Lay down, bend on giving. I'll take your skin. Naked among them sins. Let go of what has been. Make it all glow. Dress up inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your eyes. Now let it all show. Pave the way for the ones behind.
it's all falling apart. Right now you don't know where to start. Right now the walls are caving in. Right now you don't know where to begin. Right now you're searching high and low. And right now you don't know where to go. Right now you hear the thunder roar. Right now it feels like you lost the war. Call on me, I'll hold you when you cry. Call on me, I'll get you through to the other side. Call on me, I'll help you ease your pain. And if you only knew that I'm right here for you, call on me. Right now you're fading to the dark. Right now you lost your every spark. Right now you struggle to let go. Right now pain is all you know. Call on me, I'll hold you when you cry. Call on me, I'll get you through to the other side. Call on me, I'll help you ease your pain.
I'm gonna give something to go here. I'm surprised I haven't tried this yet. At least I don't think I haven't tried this yet. So this silo over here, it's most likely grain only, but I want to try to put the solid fertilizer and the lime inside there. There are silos out there where I can do that. I mean, I like them, and then again, I don't. Now, unload that there. Unfortunately, I didn't get it over the spot. But we have something that can get it over the spot, so let's just park this up out of the way. We're all done. If y'all noticed by the whole time lapse there, that was kind of a train wreck. It was messed up all across the board there. I got a little bit of a corner here on fields 3, 4, and 5, the big combined one right in front of me. There's a little corner that can't get done with the nitrogen. Turns out I didn't do all the lime on our other field over there across the street. So I went ahead and reset up with lime there, and then it wouldn't actually set up with the correct working width either, so I had a little issue there and just manually did it all. I did notice something kind of new though. I don't think it worked, but maybe I can pull it up right here even though I'm not on a field. Yeah, steer and assist. I guess there's a cruise control deactivation. There's an automatic and a manual option. I did switch it over to automatic, but I'm actually so used to just instantly hitting the button for cruise control right after I hit the button for snapping to the line. I actually never gave it enough time to maybe activate the cruise control. So I didn't test it very good, let's put it that way. And you know what? I guess I'm kind of done with this. Contracts are done as well. We'll go ahead and finish them out. I'm not going to accept any more, honestly. I thought they'd still be running by the time I got done. That is, if all I had to do was fertilize. But nope, $10,000 for this one, and then $7,900 for that one. Yes, that is looking really good. $58,000, okay. I feel like we were kind of around there previously. I guess we got our money back from buying all that lime and fertilizer. Good possibility there. Good possibility. And I really, really hope this goes in there. Come on. Pick you up. Pick me up before you go. And no, it doesn't go. Oh. Sorry for my singing. A little horrendous, horrific, horrible. Well, looks like it's all going back over here. Not too big of a deal. I got a bunch of fertilizer over there. Got a bunch of lime to put up as well. Now, as far as the lime goes, it's actually going to go on the other side of the barn where I've previously been putting it. Well, let's get that taken care of, and then I believe we will be done with the month almost. And ready to sleep, possibly, throughout the winter months. I'm sure I'll have to stop and do something here and there. Man, it was a close one there for the horse feed, as far as us not being very effective on the percentage wise. Not sure if y'all caught that in the time lapse, may have been going a little too fast there, but the hay is down to 108 liters now. So before I went to bed, I checked it. It was a little low, but I had just put everything away, and I really did not want to get it all back out. That was the issue I was facing. Now, as far as hay goes, do I have any somewhere? I mean, we have that production over there. I believe that's just only making TMR. Now, as far, not TMR, my bad, silage. Okay, silage. Yeah, 33,000 liters. Not bad. Or not 33,000 liters, 268,000 liters, $33,000. I should probably sell that off. But the thing is, I probably don't need to make that very much anymore. I should probably just focus on making some hay in that production. Now, we still have a lot of grass over there, 399,000 liters. Wow. That was absolutely insane, crazy. Oats, they're running, making flour, 5,000 liters of that going on right now. stones. It's not running. It's all shut down, I believe, turned off. I should probably just go buy some stones and keep that running full time. But as far as hay goes, I should have some inside this little silo thing right here. And I'll go ahead and check that out. Feed them old horses. Let's see here. How are we looking all together? 9,000 liters in base food. That's going to be the oats. So we're fine there. Let's just fill it up with hay. Let it go through the winter months with hay and oats. And I feel like I'm going to hit that pipe sticking out. Let me do a little bit better job backing up here. Try to, at least. No promises. No promises at all. Come on, give me the hay there. 100,000 liters. So my idea here is keep this thing full of hay. Anything after that is just going to end up being turned into silage, and then turn that silage into money. Now, the price for silage, gosh, it is just horrible. I mean, we got a lot there, but it's just straight up horrible, and it did not take all that. Okay, what are we looking like here? Hold on. So our manure heap is connected to the bulk fill in the horse barn. 2 bulk fills in the horse barn. Looks like our straw is about 10,000 liters short. Food is maxed out. I'm actually just going to leave this here for the month while I go to sleep. And then just top it off next month. I'm thinking about going to sell that silage, but I don't think we need the money right now. It's really about trying to, well, let's go a little bit later on the sleep where it's bright outside. But it's really about just trying to keep that bank account above zero. We should be losing money each month. Let's see how much money we go down right here. Gosh, this takes forever to sleep, doesn't it? Oh, man. So great demand at Goldcrest Valley. Honestly, that's probably wood. I'm not seeing any of these popping up right here. And speaking of wood, we should get some production going there. Okay, yeah. Looks like the hay did go in there automatically. I left the tractor over there. The trailer's going to dump in there automatically. I really hope we get some baby horses here pretty soon. Silage going up. Even looks like the grass is going up somehow too. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things there. Flowers going up. Oats are sitting at 7,300 liters. Yeah, those things move pretty slow. I think we're fine. Let's just leave our tractor over there with that trailer, sleep through these winter months. Hold on, one more month here, and then we'll jump ahead. So $37,000 is what we have there. Let's go ahead and sleep a full 24 hours, see what we go down to. We may end up needing to go sell off some of that silage, keep us out of the negative. Also, I could just wait until we get back into a good month and then go sell it off, because I believe it's staying at like a max price all the time. So that took us down to 26,000, almost 27,000, so about 10 grand. And that's what it's been the whole time around, is about 10 grand. And yeah, 72%, getting there, a little bit closer. Now the food's actually starting to drop because they went through all the hay that I had in that forage wagon. Values on these horses are going up, up, and up. Looks like we have 3 horses left to name. Anybody want to name them? And drop those names in the comments. Gosh, I really feel like those oats are not going down. What is going on there? Is that just straight up broken? Hold on. 73,490. Let me write that down. So I know the flour's going up. I could see that for sure. So we got 304,000 grass there. I'm pretty sure that's moving. But the oats just does not seem to be going downwards in that production. Anyways, while we sleep here, what are we dreaming about? You know, crazy thing is, I do not know why, but for some reason I'm able to remember my dreams so much better now. I left my job back in December, and that job I was working 60 to 84 hours a week. So maybe I was just so tired I couldn't ever remember my dreams. That could have been the issue. Flour crusher, that did not go down. What's going on here? So those oats did not go down any. Okay, 73,490. Is that just because of this right here, maybe? A little combination with them all? I have no idea what's going on there. It's showing a capacity of 73,490. Maybe that number just keeps going up as it kind of comes out of here. This one's sitting at 43,000. Okay, we're going to do a little investigation here. So this is actually 43,490 on the oat side. Let's go sleep again. I think everything should be fine out there. Wait a second, there's one more thing over here. I believe I might have put some oats inside this. Come on, it doesn't tell me down there in the bottom right, so I got to come in here. Looks like it's allowing me to put 76,000 liters in here out of 100,000. So what is that? Basically, I got to do 100,000 minus 76,000. That's 24,000 liters in there. Does not look like that's moved at all. Okay, hold on one second. That might actually be almost the total number. So, I don't know what I was trying to say. So we got 24,000 liters in there. That makes sense because I did say I want to stock 3 trailers in there. But why is that production not taking any of those away? That's the question there. So yeah, like I was saying about the whole dreaming thing, after I left that job, I could just like remember my dreams like crazy now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was just working so much, like deathly tired. I do know for a fact I can always hit like REM sleep to dream stages. I do know I can hit that all the time. I've had so many sleep studies done. I can hit that in like a minute. Okay, let's see how this is looking inside here now. Looking in the bottom right, still at that 73,490. And our flour is going up. Looks like the oats over here are still at that 43,490. And then, what do we have happening over here? Still sitting at 76,000 liters available. That production's not using any of our stuff. Okay, that is very, very weird. We're going to have to get that fixed. I don't think I can get that fixed right now. Oh, man. That's very unfortunate. I wonder what I actually have inside this as far as oats go and all that. I think I'm just going to take a loss on it. Yeah, not a bad idea. Let's, I'm just going to super strength this out for a second, okay? Bear with me for a second, please. This is really bothering me, so we're going to end up getting these out. Oh, man, they come out real slow. Yeah, just leave them in there, who cares? Let's just straight up delete this production. I am going to lose product, most likely. I know how much is supposed to be inside that silo, 43,000 liters or so. I don't know how much I put in here, so we'll just straight up sell $36,000. I didn't get anything for the actual building, or not building, the materials inside the building. I remember seeing that as a thing once upon a time. Now inside here we have 43,000 liters, okay. And then we should have the same amount sitting in this silo over here. So basically what I'm gonna have to do is just put that production far away. Yeah, 76,000 liters there. Okay. Now, I don't think I'm gonna use the same production again. We had an issue with it. It could have been because it was kind of tied into there, but I still want to make some flour. And what is this, a grain mill? $288,000? No, I don't think we're doing that. There should be some sort of base game one or something like that in here, most likely. Come on, where you at? Oh, there's rather a grain mill. Looks like it shows a different product attached to it as well. Now, what do I do? Unload here in the front, pick up on the side, I guess. That's what it's kind of looking like. And this, it will be a good spot. Nice little drive-through area. Should leave me with enough room to turn around. Let's see here, we'll go ahead and do a little paint and make it look a little bit better, right? What am I using here? Looks like some mossy looking gravel of some sort. Moss pebbles, possibly. Yep, that's what it looks like. And then we'll drop some grass in there. Go back to that mossy pebble because I kind of covered it up just a little bit. And then we could put some actual meadow grass in there, I think. Let's see here, where's that option? Now all the meadow grass should be kind of low right now. It is. The reason it's low is wintertime. That's going to kind of grow up in there. Let me take that out. I guess I can right click and it gets rid of it. Pretty cool. Oh, wait. I should do something right here for the unload point. Okay, what am I looking for? Looking for something. Mossy pebbles again, I guess. Works. Now, of course, we're going to come in here, probably from an angle, grab the products, pick it up this way, and move them out of the way. Something like that. Okay, so we got that one. Let's get it up and running, I guess. Now, as far as oats go, we'll just tab on over. This is empty. We'll put it up. Now, as far as the oats go, I have a trailer full of oats because I was wanting to keep some reserve oats for the horses. And I'll just go ahead and take that over to that production. I'm not sure how much can go in that production. I never used it. I believe that was the base game one. And I'm not looking for anything super fast. I'm just looking for something that works. And that one I was using previously, that was from MA7 Studio. I mean, they are outstanding modders. So I feel like if anything was wrong there, it's definitely on my side. Something I got wrong here with a mod conflict possibly. You know, anytime there's an issue with a mod, I rarely ever blame it on the modder. I'm like, no, it's my fault. It's my fault. Look, those modders put in tons of time making these mods, and they don't even get paid for them. Well, MA7, they charge money for a lot of their mods, but I'm sure it's still not much, especially compared to the amount of work they put into it. Now, I kind of wish I had a cover for this. I mean, it is raining. It's not going to do anything. Also, we got grass on the field, so we'll drive through it now. I do got to be careful to not drive through this in the future whenever we get oats in here. Okay, dump those oats out right there, and then we'll jump into the production here. I think I might still be able to jump into it, even though I'm underneath that. What could go wrong once it starts going down? Now, oats. Okay, here we go. It holds 180,000 liters. Wow, that's crazy. It holds 60,000 liters of flour. I guess that other weird-looking one, I was wondering what that was. I guess it's rice flour. Okay. We'll start making some oat flour. Just something a little extra to make from the oats. And what is I missed it, the ratio on that? 15 oats go in, 15 flour comes out. I believe we went over this whole price thing previously. Flour's worth $7.26 per 1,000 liters. And then oats is worth $5.71 per 1,000 liters. Yeah, I guess it's a deal. Oh man, honey's up there. I should probably sell that. Honey! Let's sell it. I'm going to use this trailer. I don't know if this trailer has an auto load feature to it. It might. Might not. I guess I could just manually load that stuff up there. Really nothing against that. And how far are we going to sell that? Small farmer's kiosk. Is that the one on my farm? Tag place? Hey, it is. Sweet. That's awesome. That's where I've been selling previously with the honey. I just don't think it was ever at the actual max value whenever I was trying to sell there. Okay, I'll just back up right here. We'll switch this over because, you know, it's way too easy to take the panels off this thing in real life, right? No, I would not want to do that. I'm sure it's probably easy-ish, somewhat. But no, I do not want to do that. Okay, so it has some universal auto load thing, but the weird thing is I've never been able to get this universal auto load to work very good. It loads like right down the middle, not side by side. We can give it a try, I guess. Let's see what happens. And customize that. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. I haven't looked into too much with universal auto load. Yeah, let's give it a try. There's always one rule I play by with universal auto load. If I have the way of loading it myself, I'll use it just to save some time. But with me changing up the way I'm doing this series with a lot slower pace and just pretty much showing everything, I'm kind of tempted to just take that rule out of there and just go ahead and load it myself. I got nothing really against that, loading it myself, because I could just put it into a time lapse. Normally I do the whole auto load to save on time, to save recording time, to save video time, just to save me time in general. But this is actually working out pretty good, even though it's still just going straight down a line. That's not too much of a problem. So we're completely full here. Not really, I mean, there's one more right there. Let's go ahead and get the tractor, get it loaded up real quick. And that's another thing. Another reason why I guess, what is this, super strength, I guess? So should somewhat be allowed. Because, hey, I got the way of loading it. Use super strength, right? But now, I'll just go ahead and use this real quick. Won't be too bad. Should be pretty easy. Y'all may have noticed I added that weight on there whenever I was moving the bags of lime around. I double stacked them. It was working. It was very wiggly, wobbly. And you know what? I think I'll pick it up from the back half here, or the side of the pallet, and put it on the back half of the trailer. What I was trying to say. But yeah, no, I added that weight to it, and wow, that's a horrible pickup job. I don't even know if I'm in there with the forks. Okay, they're somewhat in there. There we go, not too bad. I did not expect all this to fit on here. I guess I just didn't know how much I had. So as far as forklift equipment goes and stuff like that, I have ran a lot of forklift type vehicles. I have never ran a tractor with pallet forks though. I have ran a tractor with a bell spike and like a single one, not really a bell spike at that point, it's called something else, can't remember, and a bucket. And obviously mower attachments, that was the main usage besides pulling stuff. But never done forks with a tractor. I've driven all kinds of forklifts, all kinds, even the pivoting ones in the middle. Well, we called it an aisle master where I used to work. I even drove a telehandler before in the Army. I actually stole one in the Army before. Oh man, that's good times. I mean, it was nothing serious where I'd get in trouble for it. I guess I just kind of borrowed it, and man, we're getting caught up in there. It wasn't my unit. It was some other military unit, and I needed it, and I took it. If y'all didn't know, these military vehicles, they don't take keys. They don't have spots for keys. You just get in, turn a switch, and they're good to go. But the issue was whenever I stole it, I've driven one before, so I felt comfortable enough stealing it. And what was it, like a year before, I had driven one during some training in the Army. So I was like, okay, it's been a year since I drove one, but the thing is, whenever I got trained on it, they just put me in and said, hey, move this. They didn't teach me how to start it up. There's a kill switch for the fuel. Took me a while to figure that out, but there's instructions on the side. $12,096 plus a 1737. Heck yeah, that's looking real nice. So yeah, they had instructions on the side of how to turn the fuel on and stuff like that, and pretty much start the vehicle up. Yeah, these military vehicles, they don't have keys. Normally a key will be there to lock the steering wheel with a chain, or lock something up where you can't move it without taking a deadbolt chain key, not deadbolt, but a lock and chain off of it is usually what prevents people from taking stuff like that. Pretty much. But yeah, no, figured out how to use it, took it, used it, brought it back later on, and the people from the unit was looking for it. Hey, before I took it, I went around looking for them. I could not find anybody to claim ownership of it, okay? And brought it back. They were like, oh, hey, there it is. Since you took it, you get to do some work for me now. I was like, okay, sure, I guess. So I just ended up working for them for a little while, moving their stuff. We had to unload something, okay? Got to do what you got to do. I'm one to get the job done. Might get me in trouble for it one day, but that was not the day. I just created a funny little story I could tell every now and then. Okay, anyways, all about that forklift driving and everything. We're good there. Let's move on to, I guess, sleep. I don't know. That silage is just really, really calling my name. but it's always up there in the bright green, so we'll just hold off on it for right now. Oh, we're in March. I did not realize it's springtime already. The fields should not be ready yet. They should be ready next month, I think. Okay, we're at growth 3 of 4. It's saying ready to harvest, obviously. And then we can harvest it next month, I think. Where's grass at? I think I'm just straight up blind. Where the grass? Okay, we got oats here. Oats are ready to plant, but they're also ready to plant next month. Here's grass right here. Okay. So next month we'll harvest grass, plant the oats, and then harvest the oats in August, plant the grass in August, do a grass harvest in November, and then it would just kind of follow that cycle over and over again. And I mean, part of me thinks I really shouldn't plant any more grass. It's a lot of work, and I don't know if it's just worth it financially. We'll figure that out eventually. Let's just go ahead and sleep, and then we got some field work to do. Of course, while that field work's going, we got $19,000, by the way, but of course, while that field work is going, I'll probably start up some contracts. Just a nice little side income to come in. I should probably just lease something really big as far as capacity-wise and start delivering that silage with a worker, that is. Okay, down to $9,000. I don't like that. We really need to get rid of that loan. Speaking of that loan, how's it looking in there? Come on, where are you at? Right there. $431,000 left. Gosh. Okay. Wait, no, $207,000 left. 28 months left, I think. I think that's what it is. Okay. I think I took out 400 something thousand. Now, one last double check on the field real quick. And yes, ready to harvest. pH value is reading bad where I'm standing for some reason. I don't know. It's really messing with me, seeing these numbers just all over the place like this. Not used to seeing that. Keep thinking about taking precision farming off. Oh, hey. We put 8,000 liters in this production over here. Let's make sure it's running correctly. It is. Okay. Yeah. Looking correct as far as how many oats came out and how much flour came out. And these pallets, man, they got to be small. What are they? 1,000 liters? Wait a second. That's not right. Oh, okay. It is right. Okay, never mind. Because, yeah, it's already ran 1,000 liters. Okay, I got it now. I was just doing the math wrong for some reason. Well, I'm glad that problem's fixed. Now, another problem. Have we got those horses yet? Oh, man, they're so close. Next month, maybe. Oh, I think so. I think that's how it's going to work next month. Yes! So excited for that. Let's get to work, though. A lot of grass work to do. Time-lapsing it. Let's go.
Memory, talk to me. I kinda wanna understand what you mean when you say her and me. We never ever should've played it this real. Got me down under your thumb. Just let me out, just let me have fun. Memory, talk to me. I kinda wanna understand what I feel. I love her, I want her, I need her, but you're so serious. She's trouble, I trust you, I hate you, cause you're probably right. But I forget when she gives me that smile. It's like I never felt so alive. I'll give up the day that I died. Any sooner is a waste of my love. I'll give up the day that I died. Any sooner is a waste of my love. My love. Waste of my love. In my mind, I'm the guy who never really said an easy goodbye. Always wait till it's too late. Just let it happen, leave it all up to fate. But there is a part of me, the memories too smart in me, telling me, begging me to listen to myself and let me be free. I don't want her, I don't need her, take it serious. She's trouble, move on, just do better, cause you're probably right. But I forget when she gives me that smile. It's like I never felt so alive.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch this one over to a worker for a little while I get other stuff set up. I don't think the worker's gonna finish the job. Now, I went ahead and upped the headland count. That way there could possibly be enough room to turn around on the up downs and I don't miss any. Sound like I said missy, but I don't miss any on the start of the up down or headland. No, not headland, up down, yeah. But somehow I still missed a part. So, guess I'm not perfect there. Looks like the bell wrapping's still going away. That's not what I want. I actually want this thing right here. Probably should have put that trailer up, but it's all good. I'm gonna drop that weight, hook up to the windrower, get it started on our other field. I got a new little, what's it called? New little mod out there that I'm trying out. It's out on the mod hub, so it's not just to me. I believe it's only PC though, which it does make sense. It's a field yield tracker of some sort. And I don't know how well it's going to work with these fields in front of us here. That is 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 3, 4, and 5 there. I don't know how it's going to work with that because I combined the fields. I hope it takes up the sections I combined. I don't know. I guess we can kind of compare. I could just get a total number off of 3, 4, and 5 and see what it says. And then get a total number off of 2. Field 2 is the one across the street. And then see if that matches up a little more accurately, I guess. Let's see here. How do I do this? I guess I just press H and it's going to go to town here. Okay, while that's going, let's take a look at that new mod. Come on. And save the game, of course. You know, before we get there, let's check out some contracts. We're going to be here in this month for quite a while. A lot longer than I'd like to be. Okay, nothing really out there paying too good, worth my time. We do have another bell wrapping job out there. We will probably just go ahead and send our other one over there. No, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and actually get this one started up. It doesn't cost much to borrow the items there. That's why I'm not too worried about it. We'll drop that shop deliveries real quick. Come in here, borrow the items. It's only $640 to borrow those items. I'll take it, I guess. Now that 84 one at the top there, it's almost done. I guess I really should have just waited a little bit longer. Well, I could just bring it over here and help out too, but really not in any hurry. Yep, contract finished. You've got to be kidding me. I should have just waited, I guess, because we're going to lose $640 here. I'm not too worried about losing $640. Now, what was I looking at? Yield tracker. Okay, so we did 3, 4, and 5. Field 3, 4, and 5. No history yet. Let's see here. Do they track grass? There it is. Show owned fields. Okay. How does this work? Do I gotta like finish it and like actually pick it up maybe? Because it's not telling me anything. And that might not tell me anything until I go and pick it up, maybe. I want to look at this so for a second, see what we got saying here. Maybe they added something new here and I'm not seeing anything new there. I do know sometimes they may add new things in the settings as well. So let's see, is there anything new in the settings? Precision farming, enhanced loan, maintenance costs, blah, blah, blah. I definitely really need to take down that paint cost. That is expensive. AI workers, nothing there. How about general settings? Precision farming. Just turn that help window off. It doesn't do anything for me. Lumberjack. Contract boost. I haven't adjusted anything on that. Allow collecting bells, huh? I guess I could collect bells off that. Unload bell, forestry helper, sound, input controls. Okay. Additional settings doesn't go to that, but I'll look at it anyways. Now, I guess we probably got to pick it up first. Kind of what it's looking like. Wait a second, we own field 1. Show all fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Where is 1? I'm gonna be so mad if there's another field out there I own that I had no idea about. Where is field 1? Oh, okay. Farmland 1. So they don't actually have to be fields, do they? I don't think so. Huh, interesting. Now, we did do some oats previously off of there as well. They're not showing anything up there. Okay. Maybe it only goes in effect once it actually gets picked up. Possibly. And that's a interesting spot to start. Field work done. Where? Oh, here. I should took you forever to tell me the field work's done. I saw you stop earlier. Okay, that's gonna go. This is gonna somewhat go because I'm gonna take it over. Back to the time it apps.
Call you up in the middle of the night. Been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary love we got going on. I'll pick you up in my 59 Ford. We head on down the road until we get bored. Just you and me and the sun and the wind. If the rain should start falling, we'll head on home again. Everybody else can see where we belong. Oh, ain't no ordinary love we got going on. At the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt, and I'll pray they never can pull us apart, and I'll wait for the time when we'll be together every day. But I know if ever we'll be led astray, that I'll find my way back home to you again. At the end of the world, together forever is one, and I'll wait if ever you should be in doubt, and I pray they never can pull us apart. And
It is time to pick this grass up. Now, before I do that, let's go ahead and take care of a couple of these contracts out there. And hopefully we see these numbers go up once again, I hope. And you know what? Will that count? No, I don't think it will. I was about to say, will that count like greenhouse items as well? I don't think it will because most greenhouse items are not like this. But the reason I was thinking about that was because field 1, that's obviously our farm, but there's no field there. So this actually gives me a little promise in the way it's going to work, most likely. A little thinking behind it. It gives me a little promise and hope in the way it's going to work with 3, 4, and 5 being combined. Because it's going off of the actual farmland, not the actual field. Well, of course, you probably got to have a field in there. But 3 here is going to be all that area. 4 is going to be all that area, including the spots where I kind of combined them. So I think it's going to work out pretty good. For example, if I took 1 out and just put 1 big old field in here, it might work. So it's not just like base game fields. Possibly. I don't know. Never used it. We're going to figure it out. But there's one thing I am going to do. Track how much grass we get off this field. I do need to replenish my little hay stockpile. And I will do that, and I probably will delete these stockpiles here. Because I don't think I need them anymore. The reason behind that is we can just store hay inside the fermenter over there. In that distance, because it will dry out the grass into hay. And it should have plenty of storage space. You have 400,000 liters. Wait, rather, yeah, 400,000 liters. I don't think we're going to need to store that much hay. So I could just turn on the grass dryer and we'll be good to go. Now, I'll do that at a later point. I think. Yeah, let's just wait till later for that. We got plenty of hay. We don't go through it very fast. As far as bell wrapping goes, just checking this out before I go ahead and get rid of them. A couple sewing jobs in there. I mean, this one's looking kind of promising, but we had issues previously with the sewing job. It didn't complete all the way through. I don't want to mess with that. So a few of these jobs out here, it's just like, I don't even want to mess with, I guess. Let's not mess with them. Let's just collect what we can off of these fields. What is this, 56.61? And then this one right here is $11,063. Hey, there we go, $24,789. Looking nice. Real nice. Workers off going away at this still. I like it. They're doing a great job. I'm gonna come up right behind them, picking this up myself, putting it in there and try to keep track. I got a little sticky pad right here. Hopefully I don't mess up. I'm gonna try to keep track of how much we get. I don't know how much we get each trailer full. Like I said, it's been a minute since I played. I know we got an upgraded one here. We don't have any unreal capacity to it. And also, I'm really liking how this is grass because we get to use that silage additive. Well, hold on. You know, it's almost full. Wow, this is going to take a long, long time. And that's what it did last time. And I remember last time around, I actually worked on the side closest to the production. That way I didn't drive through any of this grass. Because I believe that if you drive over this hump of grass, or even if it was straw, it would take your yield down. Like the tire indentions will affect your yield. And it may be doing that as I'm driving over it on the front half here. So we're full there already. Not even, what, half a headland around? Yeah, 26,000 liters. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little tally mark for each trailer full I get. And hopefully I don't forget to do a little tally mark. And then we're gonna pop it back into a time lapse. Y'all get to listen to some awesome music provided by Epidemic Sound. Any suggested music genres out there, drop them in the comments. And I get to listen to some Eminem and Britney Spears and Shania Twain. And I'm all over the place. 90s and early 2000s music, let's put it that way. Okay, fun fact, I just hit play and Shania Twain just came on. I can't see what it is. I didn't know what was up next. It's on Spotify. And the song Any Man of Mine just started playing. I thought that was pretty funny. So many copyright issues. I would totally play for y'all. Any man of mine better be proud of me. Even when I'm ugly, still better love me. I can be late for a date, that's fine, but you better be on time. So there are copyright issues with me playing the song, but I can sing it, right? I won't put y'all through that too much. I like it like that, yeah.
God, I need just one more drink to calm down. Ooh, you know I need you. Ooh, what can I do to reach you? Oh, girl, you're one of a kind. I just can't get you off my mind. And baby, we'd be unshakable. You and me would fit so fine. up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long.
You know, I may have miscounted. May have, but I believe we had 8 full trailers here. There's a part of me that just thinks I just definitely was not paying attention and forgot to put a little tally mark. 8 full trailers plus can't speak, but 8 full trailers plus that partial amount right there comes out to 219,197 liters. Now, I don't know how that yield tracker is going to work and count stuff, and there is stuff on the edges, so I'm kind of going around the edges picking it up too. I'm not going to worry about adding that, but I just don't know how that tracker is going to work. Is it going to be stuff that was on the ground, stuff that goes inside a pickup wagon of some sort, or stuff that goes in a harvester? Where the counting starts, I don't know. The reason I'm bringing that up is because we get a silage additive boost here. Will that actually track as well? I don't know. Obviously, it doesn't appear to be working. I'll check it one more time here. Oh, wait, I'm on peas. Okay, grass. There we go. No history. Maybe we got to finish out the month. Good possibility on that. Also, I don't see any... Well, I don't know what I'm saying, but also I think there's a good possibility you could have to back out and come back into the game, possibly. So I guess I don't see it actually updating live as we're doing it. I understand that. Now that field over there is ready to be plowed up and replanted. I don't know if I want to do that though. I kind of thinking about getting a direct drill. That will obviously cut down on our whole having the plow thing. And I don't know, thinking a little more about a direct drill. It's like, well, there's going to be weeds. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I want to deal with the weeds. I guess we can start getting into that. And we don't have enough money for a direct drill. I don't know how much one costs, but I just got a feeling we don't have enough money for it. Also, sales items. How's that looking? Let's see here. That's not the right area. And I'm going off course there. What is this? A conveyor belt? Yeah, nope. Don't need that. Gosh, I see a lot of grass off the side of the field here. We're going to get a good amount off the side of the field. Okay, I'll also try to track this one too, see what we end up with, and see what it compares to against that yield tracker whenever it decides to update.
I'm rolling up the truck down at the dock. It's time to do some cruising, baby, get a little stuck. It's a Saturday joyride. Percy Feast is the spot to take the blues away. We're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. There's a party on the water, it's a hell of a time. We're on the boat, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk with a bottle of wine. We're going up, we're coming down. Cheers to feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. A hell of a time. Yeah, we're chilling out here, ladies in the rear, our feet in the water, the top disappears, drinking Malibu Patron, or a beer in a cup. Girl, I can hook you up. We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on a boat, we're feeling fine. Drinking Tennessee whiskey, a big blue sky. We're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. We're on a boat, we're killing time. In our own honky tonk, beat the big blue sky. We live it up, we got it down. Here's the feeling alright, it's a hell of a time. And I'm falling for a small town girl. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl.
I don't think I messed this one up. I think I might have got them all right and ran right into that building. And I accidentally paused the recording and unpaused it there. There's a little jump for a second. Oh man, I gotta get used to just leaving the recording running the whole time. I'm used to working the pause button, pause and unpause and trying to save space in there, but I'm trying to leave it recording now full time. Now that all came out to 150,267 liters. Of course, during these recordings or while I'm editing, I may be able to go back and look to see if I got these counts right or not. And that is the good thing about leaving a recording the whole entire time. All done here. Now, every time I drove over this field, I was really hating it because we should have had a worker out there plowing. I guess I could have ran this Massey Ferguson out there plowing while I ran the John Deere picking up the grass. It would have just struggled a little, possibly. I don't know. What is the horsepower requirement on this thing? 130. Okay, yeah, it would have struggled a little. I believe our John Deere's only like 110. It could have got done, maybe? I don't know. Maybe there's actually no weight to it at all. That tends to be a thing with the whole TARDIS and Lizard forage wagon things. They tend to be pretty weightless. I do know the John Deere could not have run that plow. It could have if I hooked it up backwards, but I can't run a worker that way. You know, maybe I could with the course play. Didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah, that could have solved the problem. What do we have here? 116 horsepower. Okay. I knew it was somewhere over 110. We're going to get that plow job here running in a second. And unfortunately, we did not get any baby horses this episode. I am so sorry about that. I was really looking forward to them. They're sitting at 99% right now. I wonder, what if I would have been feeding them correctly the whole entire time? By correctly, there is a third item that needs to go in there for them to hit 100%. What if I would have been doing that? All three items. Would they have had a baby this month? I think so. Because it is right around that time. I believe 33 months is when it's due. Okay, it's at 32 here. Maybe it was 32 months when it's due, or it's 33 months. Not sure. I do know their max value is $5,000. So the next month, there'll be a $5,000 most likely, I think. But yeah, if we would have got that root crop in there, which is carrots. I tried to put potatoes in there. That didn't work. I believe there's something else besides carrots, but yeah, if we would have got carrots in there, would they have had a baby this month? I don't know. I'm really not sure on how that works. I am really looking forward, though, to getting more horses besides just the ones that are giving birth. I want this horse farm to be huge, a lot bigger. I got so many different plans out there. It's just taking a while. I mean, obviously raising the money up, trying to do that because I want to spend the money we currently have. I want to lease something to move the silage. That costs money, all that good stuff. But yeah, we'll make money back. I want to upgrade to another tractor because driving over this grass field really was driving me crazy. If I had a bigger tractor out there, I could have been running the plow at the same time. Stuff like that. And I want to get a direct drill. It's just going to take a while with all these upgrades. Now our plow should be somewhere out on a field. Where are you? I think this is our plow. It's the only thing we got out there. We'll reset that. 12 meter wide plow. It's really not going to take too long. Nope. And that is something we will be doing next episode. Finishing out the plowing, get the fields planted with oats, and all ready to go. I ain't got enough time for this one. I do hope y'all are enjoying this longer gameplay style, just slow, relaxed, get some time lapses in there. I'm gonna try to keep the music maybe a little relaxed too. Usually I go upbeat and fast because it's obviously a time lapse, so it's moving fast. I don't know. But like I said before, you all got any certain genres or music you want to play, let me know. Now, as far as songs go, there are a lot of copyright issues out there. And I'm limited, or not limited, but I use Epidemic Sound. I pay for that. So there's some good ones in there. Also, I got the whole YouTube audio library that they give content creators. So there's all that. Either way, like I was saying, that's it here. Thank you everybody so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope y'all have a great day or night wherever you're at. And until next time, y'all take care.